Welcome. Let's see how to multiply whole numbers by 10, 100, 1000, etc. Let's start with an example. We want to multiply 27 by 10. Notice that the second factor 10 has 1 0. As a result, we get 270, which comes from the first factor, 27, plus the 0 from the second factor, 10. Similarly, 3 times 10 gives 30, as we add the 0 from the second factor 10 to the first factor 3. Again, 820 times 10 gives 8200, because we add the 0 from 10 to the first factor, 820. Now let's move on to multiplication by 100. Consider, for example, 92 times 100. Notice that the second factor 100 has 2 zeros in this case. Consequently, the result is 9200, obtained by adding the 2 zeros from the second factor, 100, to the first factor, 92. Similarly, 374 times 100 will give 37,400, obtained by adding the 2 zeros from the second factor 100 to the first factor 374. Finally, let's consider the case of multiplication by 1000. We want to multiply 45 by 1000. Notice that in this case, the second factor 1000 has 3 zeros. Consequently, the result will be 45,000, obtained by adding the 3 zeros from the second factor 1000 to the first factor 45. For the same reasons, the multiplication 20 times 1000 will give 20,000, which is obtained by adding the 3 zeros from the second factor 1000 to the first factor 20. Obviously, if the number of zeros in the second factor increases, the rule extends. For example, 26 times 10,000 results in 260,000, obtained by adding the 4 zeros from the second factor to 26 next time.